Good morning. Welcome to Faith in the Morning. Something good is going to happen to you today, so expect miracles. Welcome to Faith in the Morning. Faith in the Morning exists to help you start your day with faith and encouragement. So thank you for starting your day with me. However you're watching on Faith Plus or listening on Apple Podcasts or on Spotify or the live stream on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. I'm so glad you're a part today. I encourage you to share with others so they can be encouraged as well. As I've shared before, Faith in the Morning exists to help you start your day with faith and encouragement. So thank you once again for starting your day with me. Let's get into it. 2 Kings chapter 4 tells an interesting story. And this past Sunday, I shared a message with the Faith family. And as I began to, listen to it at home, something else popped into my heart because I ended the message sharing that God is making room for you. And so as I, was decompressing from the day, thinking about things, thinking about the message and doing other stuff, I had this thought and I want to share it with you. It was, God is making room for you, so you need to make room for him. God is making room for you, so you need to make room for him. And it reminded me of 2 Kings chapter 4, how the Shunammite woman saw the man of God, Elisha, passing by continually. And she told her husband and said, I perceive this is a great man of God. So whenever he passes by, let's make sure we invite him in for dinner. And so they would do that on a regular basis. And then she came up with an even better idea. Since he passes by on a regular basis, let's add on to our house. Let's build him a room. Let's put some furniture in that room. Let's make some room for him so that when he passes by, he will stay here. And so the wife and the husband, they agreed. They began to do these things. And Elisha went by there on a regular basis. And after a while, Elisha was saying, what can we do to be a blessing? He called his assistant. What can we do to be a blessing to this family who's been such a great blessing to us? They've showed us no little kindness. They've overflowed in generosity and kindness. It's what can we do? And, he asked the assistant, well, what should we do? And, he called the Shunammite woman and says, hey, do you want us to talk to the king on your behalf, the general? Can we do anything for you? She says, no, we're good. We live among our people and we're well. And the assistant said, you know what? They're old and they don't have any kids. And Elisha said, that's it. And so the word of the Lord came to Elisha and he spoke to the woman and said, by this time next year, you will have a child. And the woman was so taken back by this word from God. She says, don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. But what happened? 1 year later, she had a child. Why? She had made room for the supernatural in her life, and God made room for her. Now, we know the story. Years later, something happened. The enemy tried to steal what God gave her, and the child died. But to speed up the story for the sake of these few minutes in Faith in the Morning, Elisha came back. They had placed the child in the room they had made for the man of God. They had placed the child in the room they had made for the supernatural. They had placed the child in the room they had made for the move of God. They placed the child there, and long story short, the child was raised from the dead in the room they had made for God. God is making a room for you right now, but you need to make room for him. That's one of the things you've been doing during this 21 days of prayer and fasting. If you join us, you've been making room for him. But in your everyday life going forward, make more room for him. Stay sensitive to the Spirit of God. What is he telling you to do? What is he telling you to pray about? What is he telling you to fast? Where is he telling you to go? Where is he telling you to turn? As you continually make room for him, you'll realize the promise of Proverbs. Acknowledge the Lord, and he will direct you in all your paths. Make room for God because he's making room for you. Have a great day. Something good is going to happen to you today, so expect miracles. God bless.